Welcome back. Well, Australians across the country have been charged for electricity they never used, with more than $26 million in fines issued to major energy retailers in the past year alone.
Joining us now to tell us how we can avoid being overcharged is money expert Joel Gibson. Joel,
Hello,
good morning
Jolie.
to you. So Alinta is the latest energy provider to do this.
This is the latest one. Alinta's paid a fine a little bit over $1 million. And what's actually happened here is that millions of people pay their energy bills using the Centre-Pay system, where it's automatically deducted from their Centrelink payments. And these are customers who have left the retailer, they've moved house or they've switched to another retailer, but those payments have continued to come out. And in some cases, it's under $100. But one of them was over $9,750. I've got no idea how it got that bad, but they have agreed to pay that $1.089 million fine. And unfortunately, it's just one example of many this year.
And that's the most recent.
Should we look at the others?
Yeah.
AGL actually got fined $25 million earlier in the year. They're taking that to a higher court. They're appealing against that decision. But there were 16,000 odd examples there of breaches from 2017 to 2021. So you've got the fourth biggest and the biggest energy retailer in the country there. Synergy is the government-owned retailer in WA that supplies most West Australians. Almost 200,000 people have been overcharged there.
Wow.
$42.3 million in overcharging. They've got a massive issue in Western Australia at the moment.
I mean, it's quite a variable there from 100 to 5,000. How do you know if you've been affected here, if you have been overcharged?
Well, there's two ways it can happen, right? One is the situation I've just explained, where you've left the retailer but they keep charging you via Centre-Pay or direct debit, The other one is where they actually get your usage wrong and they charge you for more than you've actually used. So when it comes to your usage, make sure you do check your bill when it comes in. Don't just ignore it. Don't just pay it by direct debit without looking at it. And compare to the same season last year and see if it's radically different. You can actually send your own meter reading if you disagree with their meter reading. Sometimes they'll estimate your meter because they can't get in, there's a dog or something, and they can overcharge you as a result. So it is important to make sure that the meter reading's correct, and you can actually supply your own photo or the number from your meter.
So you've got to do a bit of work, but it might be worth it in the long run.
If you get a really big bill, that's the first thing I'd do. Contact your retailer, send them your own meter reading, make sure that they haven't got it wrong.
But isn't the meter reading, by the time you get the bill,
it's changed,
the one that was?
It is, but if they've got it wrong, then they might need to revise it downwards, and you might, your bill might come down by hundreds of dollars.
How else can you avoid it?
Look, the other thing is, if you're a Centre-Pay customer and you are using Centre-Pay, make sure that when you do switch retailers or move house, that you cancel those automatic deductions. The retailer can also do that, and in fact, the regulator's trying to put it on retailers to do that cancellation for you, but it just pays to check, and you can complain to Services Australia if there's an issue. And the other one is your state-based energy ombudsman. If you're not happy with the response you get from your retailer, in every state there's an ombudsman. They're there to help you out.
Beautiful.
Can you chase it up afterwards?
Yes. Yeah, you can. There's no sort of sunset clause on this. If it's an old bill even, that's okay. Yep, all good.
Beautiful.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.